Hi everyone, welcome to my video. My name is Rencho Song, and this video is for undergraduate music student. Well, as a music student, we must know the performance is the main part of the study life. But if you want to have a perfect performance, you have to overcome the biggest issue, that is nervous. So today we will talk about how to deal with nervous before a performance. Before we get started, let's talk about what exactly is nervous. Well, I did a lot of research in the internet, and I finally have a appropriate definition about nervous. That is, nervousness is a common feeling brought by your body's stress response. This involves series of the hormonal and the physiological response that help prepare you to handle a perceived or imagined threat. Well, through this definition, we can easily find that nervous is actually a kind of the human reaction. Since it is a natural reaction of the human beings, there must be a way to overcome it. Well, to solve this problem, I invited my undergraduate classmate, my teacher, and a singer with a rich performing experience to share their advice on how to deal with nervous. Firstly, let's begin from my undergraduate teacher, Professor Bai. She is a PhD from the Children's University for the Arts.
大家好，我是白衣老师。今天很高兴能在这里跟大家一起探讨表演心理的紧张，如何克服表演心理的紧张。我自己觉得，首先要完善你的技术，克服技术上的难点，避免心理上的紧张，做到技术的游刃有余，这很重要。第二点，不同人的性格需要调整的方向是不一样的。如果你是一个胆小而敏感的同学，这个时候在舞台上，我希望你更多的集中自己的注意力，忽略外部的因素的干扰，专心的投入自己的演奏。如果你是一个外向大胆并且善于表现的同学，我希望你更多的在演出的时候集中自己的注意力，控制好自己的情感，完善好自己的表演。以上两点是我对表演克服紧张心理的一点自己的看法，希望给你们更多的帮助。谢谢大家。
Secondary is my undergraduate classmate. He's my best friend, and he's an excellent saxophonist. Now he is studying at New England Conservatory of Music.
Hi, this is Daihua Song. I major in classical saxophone performance at New England Conservatory of Music. And today I'm going to talk about how to relieve anxieties when you give a performance before and on the stage. So here is what I always do. I always confront my fears and vulnerabilities, accepting myself for who I am, and not feeling like I have to prove myself to others. Instead, I always pretend that there is no audience in front of me when I'm on the stage to give a performance. As a result, I can always pay all my attention to the music itself rather than thinking how to please each other. And it works for me, and I can always get positive feedbacks. I do believe that when you want to touch others, you need to touch yourself first. So don't think too much about your music itself. And I think this is a good way to overcome performance anxieties. Finally, please keep in mind that nobody is perfect, and nobody expects you to be perfect. It's okay to make technical mistakes. Just enjoy your music when you are on the stage. Thank you.
Finally, his name is Chen Xiang, a young singer from Yangzhou, China. He has been performing for 4 years and is a very experienced singer.
大家好， 我是中国扬州市的一个青年男中音歌唱家啊。今天跟大家谈谈这个舞台表演这个焦虑的问题啊。对于舞台表演这个焦虑，对于我们这些专业的演职人员来说呢，也是会出现的。对于大家可能还刚刚开始接触表演的同学呢，有焦虑现象是很正常的事情，大家要用平常的心来对待。对于如何摆脱解决这个焦虑问题呢，我认为呢，还是要多上舞台，多锻炼自己，让自己呢习惯这个舞台的环境。就比如我呀，我刚开始从事这个表演工作的时候呢，也是会焦虑的，但是时间长了以后呢，场次慢慢多了以后呢，就已经习惯了。第二呢，我认为解决这个焦虑问题呢，还是中国一句话呀，叫技高人胆大。什么叫技高人胆大呢？当你的专业能力够强的时候，其实你已经不那么害怕了。对，就是这个意思。就是同学们应该平时多多锻炼自己的专业技能，让自己的技能能够非常的就是在高水准上，就是经常的能让自己的舞台上的表演呢和自己平时训练的效果达到一致，这样就是很好的。对于解决这个焦虑问题呢，实际上还是一种心态问题吧，主要还是因为接触的少了，然后呢，一种陌生害怕的这种心情，还有就是有些同学会对自己这个演出啊抱有很高的这个期望，其实呢没有必要，就是以一颗平常心来对待就可以了。谢谢大家，我跟大家谈的就是这么多。
Well, they all make a lot of sense, and I use my experience to summarize some of their suggestions. Well, from my experience, there are two main reasons for nervous. The first is when we are unprepared. It can be solved by those methods. One, take a deep breath. Here is some evidence in a sign of relief or a sign to relief. The psychological and physiological relief effect of deep breath. That deep breathing can help us overcome our nerves. Here's what you can do. Just before you go on stage, take a deep breath and slowly exhale it. Repeat several times until you breathe smoothly, just like that. Yes, that's definitely extremely effective. Well, 2. Learn to smile and eye contact. Practice smiling in the mirror before you go on stage. As soon as you can go on stage, smile, and the audience will feel confident. Believe me, if the audience feel confident, you will feel confident. But also pay attention to eye contact. Someone say the eye contact is too dangerous for performing because you easily to get nervous. But some evidence said don't try to ignore the audience's eyes. Try to get used to it. 3. Don't be afraid to make mistake. If you make a mistake, do not panic. Any situation can be solved. Do not give up. The audience cares more about the complete performance than occasional mistake. Well, the second reason is when we try to do better than we are currently capable of. To address the second reason, we must learn to evaluate ourselves dispassionately. We have to understand how far we can go on stage and lower our expectation. And if you are trying to do better, will feel overwhelming. will feel uncomfortable, will feel get some overstressed. No. Those are my experience and suggestion on how to deal with nervous before the performance. I hope you can find out how to overcome your nervous by watching this video. Here is my reference. If you are interested, you can check that on the internet. Thank you, patient and listening. We will see you next time. Goodbye.